It's Real Radio, a brand new single in just a minute from the gorgeous lady who's sitting opposite me tonight. Nadine, how are you?
Well, I'm good. How are you?
I'm very good, very good. Does it get any better than that it is at the moment for you with the new single out and obviously the big announcement from yesterday? It's pretty good life, I think, at the moment, isn't it?
It's a really, really good life. And then just arriving here at the station and being able to see everybody that's outside that came down that I haven't seen for a while because I was doing all the recording and stuff. So that was really nice.
Do you get that everywhere you go?
I got it some places today, but I think, I haven't seen them for a while, so it's a celebration. It's like, hi, what have you been doing? Catching up.
So how sore is your left arm for lifting it up and showing everybody this? Because I've got to have a look. Can I have a look?
Yes, you can have a look.
It's beautiful. It's radio, but it's beautiful.
It's nice, isn't it? He picked it himself and everything, so...
And Jason's with you as well today?
Yes, he's out in reception. I think he's on the iPad or doing something, pretending to work.
So let's obviously talk about that. Did it come out of the blue? Did you kind of have an inkling that it was going to happen?
Well, I kind of did because he started asking me, to look at websites and ring designers and stuff like that. But when he actually done it, it did come out of the blue because he said it was going to be in a couple of weeks' time. He said he needed to get the ring sent back and it's going to take a few weeks. So I thought, it's, maybe Christmas or something. But then it just came upon me then. I was like, okay.
So is it one of those moments you've always had in your mind since you were a little girl, what that moment might be like? And did it live up to those expectations?
And it was funny coming up to it. Like, I love all those, those programs like where the husband or where the man has to go and plan the wedding and stuff that's on TV over here. I was getting into all those shows for a while. And then it just happened that then I got engaged then. So it was kind of... all mad how it all worked out.
Yeah, fantastic. And he's an American football player?
Yes.
Do you actually understand American football? Because I don't.
I just know that the men are huge and they all crash into one another and that's it.
So how did you meet him? Obviously not at a game if you're not a fan.
No. A friend of mine, a girl from New York, Jason played in New York and a friend of mine was out seeing me. She was over in LA and she wanted to go into Hollywood and I was like, no, please, I can't go out because I think I was doing a tour or doing something and so she's like, I have a friend in Orange County and she called him and it was Jason.
Beautiful. Mm-hmm. So is he good that he doesn't kind of drag you along to games and make you watch endless hours of American football on TV? You just do your own thing, which I guess is probably a good thing.
It's far better. I don't think it would work out if that was the case. He knows it, but then he was talking to Aaron about all the MMA, that martial arts fighting stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, thank God he's got somebody to talk to about that.
Excellent. Well, let's talk about the single, obviously, which is why you're here.
Yes.
What's it like being out there? Because obviously all the spotlight's on you rather than split 5 ways, as you're probably used to in the past.
No, it just means that I do more talking now. So it's usually before we would come in and, everybody would let people do their thing. And now I'm having to do all the talking, which is great because you get to know people better and it's been nice. I've only been doing it a couple of days, just the actual promotion. But I'd been writing and recording for a long time by myself, and I'm kind of getting under the swing of it now.
Was it harder work than you thought, doing a whole album on your own, basically? Are you glad the whole process is over now? It's out there.
I really enjoyed doing the album, I have to say. I think because it was I've been so into music from I was no age at all, that then having the chance to be able to write and get all the production, with the people involved and who was going to work with and instruments and stuff like that, it just made it all the more special. I could have, how I dragged myself away from it is beyond me. I was like, no, let's change this and let's do this. And then eventually I was like, okay, we'll go. We'll just let Insatiable go.
Yeah, well, we'll play it in a minute. And you've had some pretty impressive help on the album as well. People like Guy Chambers is just like a songwriting champion, isn't he? He's written so many amazing songs for so many people. And
he's brilliant. He's got a very calm way about him, Guy Chambers, and he can literally play any instrument. He can literally play any instrument at all. Just pick anything up. I'm sure he could play this microphone if he was here. He would make some kind of good sound out of it.
Yeah. Well, let's play the single. Let's not wait any longer.
Please.
Do you want to tell us a little bit about Insatiable and introduce it? We'll play it and come back and talk in a minute.
This is Insatiable, and every time I listen to it, you can always hear different parts of the music. So if you listen out, you can hear all the trumpets and stuff like that, and the lead guitar coming on at the end. So it's quite rocky, and I hope you enjoy it.
That is the brand new single out in, November, yes?
Yes, it's out in this 1st of November.
From the lady who's here on the Real Evening Show tonight, Nadine Coyle. What can we expect from the rest of the album? Is it similar? Is there a lot of surprises on there? What?
It's kind of goes on. There's a lot of different mood songs. It begins with a song called Running, which I really, really love. I love the beat to that. And then a song called Put Your Hands Up, which is just a pure party track. And then you've got, the big ballads on there where I'm singing loads, and there's a gospel choir and funky stuff. And then there's even a drum and bass type track on there with a song that I wrote with Toby Gad called Sexy Love Affair.
Wow. Right. We're going to talk about again in a bit.
Okay.
Do you want to pick as a Girls Aloud tune to play in a minute of all the amazing ones you've done? Pick one, we'll play it in a second and come back and talk later.
I think Call the Shots sounds great on the radio. Anytime I can hear that, the better.
Call the Shots you will hear on Real Radio in just a minute. Real Radio with Girls Aloud, that's Call the Shots, featuring the lady who's here on the Real Evening Show tonight, Nadine Coyle.
Hello.
Hello. So a little tester of a question here, right, for you. Obviously, all the stuff that's going on at the moment for you.
Right.
Which would be bigger for you? Getting engaged, which obviously you've experienced, or Insatiable going crashing in at number 1 on the chart? Which would be bigger?
Which would be bigger? Oh my God, that is a really difficult question. Well, getting engaged is one of those things that, you hope with the grace of God that you only do it once in your life. Insatiable being number 1, I'd be really proud. And really proud of everybody who's worked really hard on it to get it, even to the stage that it's at now. So I don't know.
We obviously just played a Girls Aloud track. I have to ask you, obviously there's so many stories out there. What is going on at the moment exactly? Well,
we decided, we done a show, we done Wembley Stadium, which was, I think there's like 80,000 people there. And it was Coldplay and Jay-Z and us. And that was the last show we done. We had just came off a tour of our own. And then we decided, after we done the greatest hits, we kind of thought, at some point we'll do our own thing. So this is our 8th year together, and everybody decided to take, the time to go and do their own things and spend time doing stuff. Maybe is it meeting up with old friends or writing music or, makeup or whatever the things are. Everybody's kind of doing their own thing.
Yeah. I think we spoke to Chris Martin from Coldplay on the day that it was announced that you were going to be supporting them, and he was over the moon, cock-a-hoop that he'd got Girls Aloud. He's obviously a big fan of yours.
Oh, it was really nice. And then I was in the dressing room at the end after they had come off stage. I came back to get stuff. And I came and knocked on the door, and I was like, hello? And he was like, I want to give you a wee gift. And he gave us just like a butterfly for the end of their tour with kind of like a badge with a ribbon on it. It was lovely.
Fantastic. So there's no date penciled in for a Girls Aloud kind of reunion. Obviously, I've done that whole thing, but it is going to happen. Yeah,
I would say it would. I would say if we get everything together, get some good songs, because, I love the songs that we done. So it would have to be really good. I'm doing Insatiable, the album, and everybody will have to all come together and coincide and do it again.
Obviously, Cheryl's got another single coming out soon. Is there going to be a little bit of friendly rivalry, maybe?
I hope not. There's definitely no rivalry between me and her. And there's loads of girls, there's loads of females. But I think just because we were both on the same band, that it's, I don't know. So hopefully there's no one makes an issue.
Do you see yourselves as kind of like work colleagues because of the way you were put together? Not as kind of, like people I work with, I'm mates with, but not fantastic mates kind of thing. You see what I mean? So you just kind of see yourselves as work colleagues type thing.
Well, I think because we've had, as you say, that's how we were put together. And I see all your friends here in the office. They're like, what?
I know what I mean. I didn't really phrase that very well, but I know what I mean.
No, I'm only joking. No, I mean, it's great to be able to work and get on and have a great working relationship with people. And you spend so much time working when you're, the whole time we were on the band, it was just working. And then when we took our time off, it was taking our time off. So when we bring ourselves back together, that'll be then back together.
Yeah. Will the girls be coming to the wedding?
I keep thinking, what wedding? I'm like, whose wedding? I haven't quite got used to it yet. I would love them to come.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Thank you for answering all those questions, which I'm sure everyone's asking you at the moment. So what about an upcoming solo tour? What would that be like, you being out there on the stage in front of thousands of people?
I would love that. I would love it. I would just go way overboard on the band and the stuff and things exploding on the stage and screens. And I done the video the other day in LA. It was Saturday past there. And there was a band on the stage and an LED screen, and it was all set up, you know, with all the lights like it was a concert. I wanted to just do it then. That's my favourite part of it, doing. I love writing the songs and I love performing them.
It sounds like you've got it all mapped out in your head and it's going to happen quite soon. Is that likely?
Oh, hopefully. I mean, you can't, you just hope, you keep your fingers crossed and you hope that people like it and people want to come and see it. Because, I can't sing to myself. I can sing to Drew and the dog Lola and my mommy and daddy. But you hope that people want to come and see. So it's just hoping for that, really.
So how long are you over here for? When are you heading back home to LA, I suppose, as it is now?
I was home in Derry the week before last, and that was great because the weather was beautiful over there. And everybody's outside, sun cream and barbecues. I go back to LA. I'm not too sure. I have to go to New York Sunday or Monday, and then I'll have to work out when I go back to LA.
Fantastic. Well, thank you very much for coming to see us.
Thank you.
We love the new single. I'm sure it's going to be huge.
Good, hopefully, and I'm glad you like it.
Come back and see us when you're doing that amazing solo tour.
Yes, I will.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.